Hello. Welcome back. Didn't see you there. Yeah. Welcome back to the stream. We're playing more Dark Cloud. We are, in the 4th town, right? Right? Yeah, we're in the 4th town. I don't know how many towns there are. But there are towns. We know there are towns. Anyway. Yeah, we made some really good progress yesterday. Let's see if we can keep that progress up. I don't know if I have enough repair powders to go back in, but we'll see. I only have like 4. How many do I use on average a floor? That'd be a really great stat to kind of keep track of, but we'll find out. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday to you. I'm very excited that it's Friday. It has been a long week for me at work. It has been a very long week, which means this week has zoomed by. That's the upside of it being a crazy week. This week has felt like Friday, you know. I don't know if you could hear it, but I started with Tuesday because, you know, Labor Day. But in my experience, when you have a Monday holiday, the rest of the week is shorter, sure, but just feels like there's just more stuff crammed in per day. Like it's the same amount of work crammed into 4 days instead of 5. That's how I feel. Anyway, it's all good. It's nice to be busy. I'd take it over the alternative. Now, if it was like this all the time, I'd go crazy, but it's not. My job ebbs and flows pretty hard, so. Alright. What are you? Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to fight you up close. Oh, come on. Ah, I tricked you. I am a deceiver. Oh, who's that? Oh, another Bomberhead. You guys remember Bomberman? What? I missed. The game was awesome. It explodes right away. Specifically Bomberman 64. That game was freaking sweet. I also had like a Bomberman on Game Boy Color that was like... It was like RPG style. I also had a Conquer game like that. It was weird. It's cool though. Alright, let's see. I gotta repair this one. I do have 4 auto repair powders still? This has gotta be a mage, right? It's gotta count as a mage. Man, he does a lot of damage. He also has a ton of ice, so that's probably helping him out. Ow. Okay. I think there are only like 4 Atlas in this floor. Oh, I already used General on this floor, so. What was that? Did I get a key yet? Yeah, I did. Okay. This is a switch, right? Dang, I've been nailing that. Where I like am far enough away that I can attack it without getting the message pop up. No. No effect. Okay, that's fine. Don't need it. Don't need impact. Ow. Give me money. Ugh. Man, that's lame. Ugh. Tiny little part of prisoner cabin. Tiny little part of this map left, and then we're done with this floor already. I love coffee. I had a hard time waking up this morning, and then also still woke up earlier than I usually do. I don't know how that's possible. Or like I ended up getting ready earlier than I usually do. So, I'll take it. Mr. Blair. I didn't realize that's what they were called. That's a weird name. I feel like they're going for Blaze, and then they just didn't name it that. Oh, no, not yet. Get over here. Nah, oh, woo, you almost shot me. Yeah, money! I like money. What's this? Crystal? Oh, wrong way. I'm an idiot. The map. This way first. I still don't know what it takes to go into the back room. This is floor 8. You did. Yeah, nothing. I didn't get anything else, right? Anything else weird? No. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and do this. There we go. I saw somebody earlier today playing Quest 64, and it reminded me of the existence of that game. I feel like I want to play that game again. I also feel like I'm going to be super disappointed. I only rented it when I was a kid, but I enjoyed it. But I think time has not been kind to that game. I don't think at any point in history was kind to that game, to be honest. I don't think it ever was celebrated, but it was like one of the few RPGs on N64. Because Nintendo lost their agreement with Square Enix. N64 was a great system. It did not have RPGs. Oh, hey! Suspicious. I really need to change that font. Let's wait for an email to pop up. Suspicious username. Not suspicious at all. There we go. Hey, Suspicious. How you doing? I'm loving this game too. I understand now why it has a huge following. It's very fun. I'm liking it quite a lot. I never played it when I was a kid. I did, now that, once I started playing it, I realized that I had a friend in high school who had it, and I went over to his house and watched him play very little of it, but I did not associate that memory with this game until I started playing this game. It's a nostalgia factor? Heck yeah. Well, I'm here to confirm, even without nostalgia, this game still slaps. I had a friend recently, for the first time, play Pokemon. He's like 32, so his parents didn't let him play Pokemon because religion, for whatever reason that those things are associated. Anyway, he did not really care for it, and I was like, must have been a nostalgia thing. No, they did not get it. So I think nostalgia carries a lot of weight, or my friend is just wrong. Anyway, I think nostalgia does a lot, but I can confirm with this game, you don't need it. I probably would appreciate it deeper if I had the nostalgia factor behind it, but I'm still really liking this game. Yeah, he was like, it's cool, I guess. I can't imagine not growing up with it. I know. Yeah, that's kind of what I told him. I was like, it's not just that like I played this game as a kid. It's like my childhood would have been radically different without Pokemon, which is crazy. I don't know if that's a healthy thought, but I don't know. I mean, this is really a global phenomenon at this point, but especially as an American, consumerism and commercialism is just part of our DNA. So I guess it's not that weird that some kind of product is so prominent in my childhood, but whatever. As an adult, hard to get back into cute things. That's true. It's very true. Yeah, there's a huge cute factor with Pokemon, and yeah, you're right. That's not really the same selling point when you're an adult. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for chests real quick that may have appeared. But yeah, anyway, Dark Cloud. Loving it. This game's very fun. I think I like games that have... To me, this game isn't grindy, but I've heard it described as such. Where like, you go in the dungeon, you get some Atla, you get some items, you go to town, you do the thing, you go back to the dungeon. And like, but I like games where there's like systematic progress, I guess, you know? Where like there's a routine. And this definitely has a routine. Alright, I think it's just Jabubu's house. I finally have Jabubu. I haven't been here yet. Okay, no chest. Give me a grind or swapping characters to level each one up. Yeah. Yeah, that one did take me a little bit to get used to. Now I feel like I have a pretty decent rotation going. Or I'm pretty used to rotating, I suppose. What is this called? Prisoner cabin? I didn't realize it was like a whole structure. Anyway, yeah, I feel like I'm getting the rotation down. But at first, like, I was really only playing the main character. And somebody in chat was like, you should really level up all of them, because you're gonna need to, without saying much more. Like, talking specifically about the limited zones. And then I hit my first limited zone, and I was like, oh no. And since then, I've been good about it. Confident in his own beauty, that's Jabubu. Huh. Alright, you're probably going to want a totem pole. I think everyone wants a totem pole. I think I'm getting the sense of that. Okay, so Prisoner Cabin is new. Jabubu. Totem pole. Hey, look, a chest. Yeah, I'll restrain from spoilers. I appreciate that. Oh, no. No, you're good, it's funny, because I feel like with modern games, I'm very sensitive to spoilers, but I guess, I don't know, for some reason on stream, like with the retro games, I'm not, I figure the game's 30 years old. If I missed something, it's kind of on me at that point. But I just don't want constant help, you know? I'm not that sensitive to it. It's you, the boy I hear, that's stirring things up. My name is Jabubu. Pleasure to meet you. Hello. Muskalaka has a mystery that nobody can solve. I'll tell you the story some other time. No, tell me now. I admit that Mugaga is a stronger warrior than I, but I can't understand why girls in the village call him handsome. Can you place the hay for the roof by my house? Oh, and don't forget about the totem. Wait, hold on. Sorry. So the hay is for your roof, but you want me to place it next to your house? Like, while I'm there, why don't I just, like, put it on your roof? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. Alright. Actually, there are many times people can back me up on this where, like, if I get stuck, I don't want to be playing the same thing for like 20 hours. So if I get like stuck, I usually ask for help. Why? I don't understand. Just stack everything on top of each other like every other house and item. Yeah. But why? Why? Oh? Little dramatic dude. Hi there. Looking at my house returned to normal. I felt like screaming. Say, why don't you come in? Did you prefer the void? Next step out of the house might be a 100-foot fall to death, but hey, I can't get rid of modern conveniences. You're not wrong. I really appreciate this. Thanks to you, now I can live my ordinary life again. But you seem displeased. This is to show my gratitude. Ooh, fruit of Eden. Ooh, piece of candy. By the way, have you noticed something seems wrong here? The aesthetic sense they have here in Muscalaca is not very good. That Mugaga is regarded as handsome and desirable, and I'm regarded as plain looking? Shouldn't they take a better look at me? I mean, come on. What is the definition of beauty anyway? Does the thing really exist? I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this guy, but he's got a point. No, because it's derived from people's personal views. Therefore, the one who is seen as beautiful by more people is beautiful. But wait, that means I am plain looking after all. No, that can't be. Ah, why? This is hilarious. This guy is like this town's version of Fabio, so he's got a point. About that town and village wasn't originally how they mentioned they're lying to you for convenience sake. Sure, I had a waterfall in the beginning. Yeah, exactly. If you could find my Lamborghini again, that'd be great. I missed what he said. Oh, he's looking for the makeup, isn't he? Is that what he said? Shit, I missed it. I have no idea what he said. Hope that didn't matter. Alright. I'm sure it matters. Where's the three sisters? Which one's the littlest one? Is that you? No, you'd introduce yourself if you were the new one. If you just had a moving service and you could do this, man, that'd be sweet. Also, you'd probably make a killing, because I'd imagine your overhead would be pretty low if you could just use magic. Mikala is her name? Must be this one. Yeah, Mikara. How do you do? Welcome to Muscalaca. I'm Mikara, the baby of the three sisters. It is a pleasure to meet you. Please keep the tradition of the pole guardian. I don't want us to have anything bad happen to us. That's kind of what I figured. You're the only one without a totem pole, so... Oh, I gotta sneeze. But it's not happening. Oh, I hate that. If you could summon one gigantic hand glove levitating and moving things around at free will, that'd be pretty sweet. I would open up a moving company if I could do that. I detest moving. It is the worst. But if I could do that, I'd clean up as a moving company. Wow, pretty sharp kid. Come to collect his reward already. Sorry, can't help you. Shall I give you some candy, dear? This is weird. Yeah, nice chatting with you too. Hope to see you around. Oh, sis, Stick It In didn't come here for that. Don't be mean. Oh, did you hear that? Here we go again. Makara's got this bad habit of vilifying people. I didn't mean it by that. Stop it. Both of you. You two are always fighting lately. Moo Gaga. Makara, you're alive. Moo Gaga. Uh-oh, not this guy again. Makara, I'm really glad you're with us. I really am. I'm happy too, Moo Gaga. Please, not here. No mushy stuff. Moo Gaga, you tell me. Why Makara? I'm better at everything than Makara, so why not me? Oh my god. Makara, always Makara. Maybe because you're an asshole. Tell me, why is that? There are things Makara does better than you, Nagito. So she's who I want to be with. Okay. I have some guesses as to Makara's skill set. Okay, fine. Then let me ask you something. What does Makara do better than me exactly? Okay, I'll tell you all. At last, the secret will be known. It was a year ago. I was stung by a scorpion, and she sucked the venom out, and then continued to suck. This is it. I am finished. The scorpion sting. I will die. What's the matter? Mr. Moo Gaga, are you alright? Nagita, a scorpion got me. I won't live much longer. I'll call the doctor right away. Stay here. No time. Stay, Nagita. Don't want to die this. Bleh. I'll call the doctor. Stay here. Mr. Moo Gaga. Mr. Moo Gaga. Master Moo Gaga, what are you doing here? A scorpion got me. I will die soon. Stay by me for a while, Makara. I won't last much longer. It's my last wish. Stay, Makara. By dying, Moo Gaga. Thank you, Makara. Silly, you're the strongest warrior in the desert. Who will protect Muskalaka when you're gone? Scorpion's venom. Nothing can be done. I am dying. Mr. Moo Gaga, we need you here in Muskalaka. And I need you too. See? See? What are you doing? Don't do that, Makara. You'll kill yourself. Stop, Makara. This Muskalaka needs you, and I need you too. Makara sucked the poison from me and she became infected. Makara was dying and fought for 3 days. Makara risked her life to save me. If it weren't for Makara, I probably wouldn't be here. Really? So that's what happened. Makara has incredible courage. No one can match it. Not even me. I fell in love with Makara. Now I see. That's why Makara was lying there too when I brought the doctor to you. Makara probably asked Moo Gaga not to say anything about it, huh? Well, I guess. Makara, I admit it. I could never have acted as bravely as you did. You are the one for Moo Gaga. There's really no room for me between you two. Nagita, thank you. Stick it in. Take me with you and we'll beat that evil wizard. I understand now what Theo was trying to say. I forgot this. Real strength doesn't come from your fists. It comes from your heart. Theo and Makara helped me remember that. Moo Gaga will try once more to become the strongest warrior. Boom. Neat. Moo Gaga became an ally. I will be with Makara for just a while. Stick it in. You go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Oh, there's that sneeze I was looking for. Oh, that's better. Theo! Stick it in. I couldn't help overhearing inside. Or overhearing outside? So Moo Gaga is back to normal. I really wanted Moo Gaga to get back to his old self again. I'm really glad. No, it's okay. I'll say goodbye to Moo Gaga from here. If we talk too much, it may be hard for me to go back to the village. It's my end of the mission here. I'm sure Moo Gaga will be a great help on your quest. Stick it in. So long. Doodaloo. Oops, I almost forgot. To enter the last chamber where the moon ship is kept, you need both the sun signet, which is kept by sand warriors, and the moon signet, which moon people control. I believe that the sun signet has been handed down for years to village chiefs. The problem is, the moon signet, which is supposed to be kept by us, and them doesn't like little hassles, so we left it with the sand warriors so they could manage the entire temple. Oh my god. Feels like there's a very clear delineation of duties and checks and balances, and he just... Alright, whatever. Oh, please don't blame them. Managing a tomb is hard work. Anyway, both of them are kept by the people of this village. Remember now, you need both signets to enter the last chamber. So I guess this is all I have to say. Make sure you beat that wimpy genie! Joltik. Those are cool. Alright, well, that's the Three Sisters quest. Okay. What else do I have? Nothing else. Where's the shop again? Oh yeah, it's Brooke's house, right? Hello. Yeah, alright. I need some repair powders. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. Cool. Oh, wait. Okay. Moogaga. Oh, he starts with 110 health. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Nice. Oh. Oh. I didn't know I could repair that way. I mean, I probably won't very often, but it's good to know. Okay. Do I have any weapons for him? Well, he looks so surprised there. Alright, so... if there's anything I've learned, is it's don't spend too many resources on their starting weapon. I'm so excited for the weekend. Floor number 9. I'm sure I'll need Moogaga for something. Looks like there's no Atlas here. Hello, golems. Go, bro. Something's going on up there. Looks like some geek snuck in. Wanna go get him? Take it easy, brother. Let's just have a talk to settle this. That poor geek must have a good reason to come all the way here. Oh, you are such a wuss, skull. Hey, bro, do you speak that human's language? But the other guy's name is Lem. I have no choice. This is our destiny. Let's do it, brother. Yeah. Poor guys. It's all just been a terrible misunderstanding. Do these guys also not hurt very bad at all? Yeah, they definitely hurt more. Still not, like, crazy. I was fighting golems earlier, and they were literally hitting zeros. So these guys are dangerous. Like, more dangerous. Not anything crazy. Yeah, that was really bad. Alright, one down. Goal Sill. Gold and silver, not golems. Okay. I get it. Very clever. Very clever. Clever girl. Okay, well, that was easy. Black wind bars the way. If you could be blown away, get through. Is that what you do? Keep those things away? Oh, yep, you sure do. Is that a strong wind? Is that strong? I don't know if that's strong. So is it? I mean, that goes out for a while. That's pretty cool. It stops though, right? It stopped growing. Yeah. That's cool. All right. Wait, hold on. Oh, it constantly drains whip, though. Which I suppose does make sense. It'd be kind of unfair if you could just keep that going indefinitely. Kind of breaks some of the mechanics of the game. I do want to see how that does, though. Using weapons, oh, reduces abs. Man, he's pretty strong. Alright, let's see. Who has a weapon with not very much abs? Looks like there's one more village. Is that what I'm picking up on? I could also just... I have upgrade powder. I could also just upgrade something. Which is, I think, what I'll do. Fair ring +4. No, I want a melee character. So I can put the big bucks hammer or the big bucks attribute on something else, right? If I status break it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly how it works. Alright, well, now's a good time, I suppose. Oh shit, I didn't take off the sense spheres. Or the, custom items, attributes. So... if I put... This one already has a status thing, right? Oh yeah, you gotta put it here. Okay, yeah, big bucks. Look at that. Okay, so this one needs like all of the statuses. And this one needs attack and speed. Both need wind. Okay. Attack, speed, wind is my primary ones then. Oh, attack's already all the way up. Some speed. This is only because I have the Sith Sphere on though. What were the enemies I need? Stone, undead, and metal. I probably won't end up keeping that Sith Sphere on. I'll probably juggle it between items. Oh god, wrong guy. It did. It fortunately did. See? Big bucks. Oh, shit. What weapon do I have equipped? I can't change weapons. So it's the stupid mallet that's equipped. Because that's, gotten on a technicality. Oh, yeah. How you doing, Volderhun? Good morning. Alright, well, I don't... Still want to upgrade something. Guess I'll do Steve's. preparing breakfast. Probably going to be semi-AFK as I do it. Nice. What are you having for breakfast? I'm doing well. I am glad it is Friday. It has been a crazy week at work, which means this week has zoomed by, so there's that. But I'm glad it's the weekend. Yeah, Undead was in there. All right, let's just stick with Undead. Right? Undead was in there, right? Yeah. Ew, what are you? Is that his mouth? That's a great question, Steve. Actually, I guess I could... Yeah, whatever. Glad it zooms? Yeah. That's the one upside of... of a really busy week. Also, it feels nice to be busy. It's been really not busy at work. Like, I haven't really known what to do for, like, months. So it feels nice to be, like, busy and valued again. But if it was like this all the time, I'd go crazy. Fortunately, my job usually has some pretty good, it ebbs and flows pretty aggressively, so. There we go. There's an easy fix for this. Because I can't get abs on this floor anyway, so I don't really care about leveling up this mallet. But I do care about money. Oh, no money. Don't have a key yet. Oh boy, hello everyone. What? You're supposed to be dead. I'll be careful. You'll be dead. It's like, that's like that Star Wars line. He doesn't like you. I don't like you either. Goro power. What's his slogan? Alright. Who do we have in here? Stone key? Nice. Come on. Okay. Oh man, this is really annoying that they do this. I thought that it was like a full-on glitch, but they do it with some level of consistency. Also, I'm looking for something. Hold on. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't know this last time we talked about it, but Volder, my in-laws are from Kenosha. I know we talked generally about it before, but I don't know if you're familiar with the area. I have not been yet, though. Forgot exactly where they were from last time we mentioned it. Yeah, screw you. Oh, you hurt. I also knock you back, so this actually... Goro feels like the perfect character against this guy. I know Among Wisconsin has a very poor reputation for this state, and I've been there once or twice. Maybe that's why they left. They don't seem to talk about it too pleasantly. Fondly. Secret path key. That sounds a lot like the way to the back room. Yeah, they don't seem to reflect upon it too favorably, so that makes sense. Earthquakes, thunder, fire, and my father. Oop, didn't read the rest. Here we go. Ow! Alright. Maybe I should use someone else against these guys. Because ow. Alright, you know what? Taste slingshot. Stop moving. Well, that's a crime. My dad refuses to go to Kenosha without a firearm. You know, without a padlock tied to a handkerchief. Jeez. Well. That's wild. My in-laws are definitely not that thug, so they're not hardened, I would say. So that's funny. It's funny to think of them growing up in a place like that. Poor broken crush. Ugh, that's rough. I've lived in a couple places like that before. I lived in Fresno for a while, in California, and that place is rough. So I am familiar with crime-ridden cities, but did not know that Kenosha was one of them. Now I'm thinking of my sweet old grandma-in-law making it in that city. Yeah, okay, yeah. No, you're right. It is where Wittenhouse happened. Yeah. Oh man, all the way back in 2020. What is time? 2020 feels like yesterday. We were all kind of like in a... COVID really fucked with our sense of time, though, generally. So, that's a big part of that. That works well. It better given me the gold drop. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. For Goro. Man, this weapon does not have a lot of endurance, which really sucks. Handle with care. Do I have a compass? Yeah, I do have a compass. Okay, so there's nothing in here. How many repair powders do I have left? Good amount. 5. Yeah, that's not gonna. Did Steve say he has a great body? I mean, it's not alive, but that's really funny. Oh, wow. I don't have standing powder. Bummer, dude. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, back area will mess you up. It'd be easier if it wasn't a back area of a limited zone. Those extras suck. Alright, let's just cruise through to the end then this time. I have to actually go here. It's kind of annoying. Sun and Moon Temple. Some poor guy was held to the side of his speeding SUV for 6 blocks before he was thrown off. Jeez. Same injury, but no suspect. That's crazy. Well, makes sense why they left. They also have... They at this point in their life, I think they like regret having to leave their family behind. Like now that they have kids, they know what that like their kids moving away feels like better. But they don't really have any regrets about leaving, and that makes a lot more sense now. I wonder if it got worse since they were kids. I mean, it usually doesn't go from like 0 to 100 crime-wise, so it was probably like not great. I wonder if it was how close to that bad it was though. Stop it. Must repair Steve. Poison. There's a curse. Oh no, I can't switch weapons, which I can't do anyway. Mixed trash area. Doesn't matter who you are, your background. Sadly, there's a certain stigma that comes with it. Yeah, probably why they left the state too. 5-foot nail. Jeez, that is a long nail. Ah, interesting. Predator. Oh, I was wondering what you meant by that. I've heard of states doing that. That's rough. I mean, even if that directly doesn't have an impact on crime and like the way of life, it certainly will indirectly have crime. Because like if people know that, people aren't going to move there unless they have to. So it's going to indirectly make those counties not great places. Like even if really the reason why they're not great places is not because of predators. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me with that law. Um, that's interesting. Yeah, one of many, 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 and I mean, there probably are some upsides to that law, but I think, I don't know, one of many laws that have good intentions, but hard to say if they're worth it or not, but certainly have a lot of unintended side effects. Okay. Need repair powders. Lots of them. Probably not that many. That's 12. Okay. I just kind of went ham. Alright, whatever. I don't think I need these yet. Oh, I do need some food. It's way different from Milwaukee, which is a lot of gang violence, but supposed to known for being gang violent. Milwaukee is known for a city with lots of great culture, but a lot of great gang violence has gone to the bad parts. Yeah, I'm not. So I've lived in Fresno and I've lived in LA, and I'm not so. Fresno scared me so much more. Like I was not in a great part of LA either. So like LA, there were rules, right? Like you don't wear colors, you don't wear sports teams, and you don't join a gang, and you're fine. Like the gang violence is gang on gang, and it's internal, and it's like it's all gang related violence. I mean, not all gang related, but it's largely gang related violence. In Fresno, you just randomly get shot. Like it's all gang related, but they have gang initiation in Fresno where it's just like they tell a teenager to join the gang, hey, go out there and shoot a random white boy. Like, not like that is their words, not mine. So, yeah, it's just like there's a lot of random crime in Fresno and a lot of crazies, and it's also not just targeted to whites by any means. But that's just the gang part of it, gang initiation part of it. So like Fresno, you had no idea what was coming around the corner. LA, if you just kept your head down and kept to yourself, you're fine. In the bad parts of LA, obviously. Like if you're in West Hollywood, you're just gonna be fine. Oh yeah, I can switch weapons now. Anyway, the random acts of violence are the things that scare me. Always having to look around your shoulder, like over your shoulder. Which is very white trash. My people. I'm just kidding. Held a message for reason, race, ethnicity, or religion. Oh. I think that's fine. You got soft banned. Or soft limit restricted. Ooh, good thing I don't have to hold that for long. This weapon is nearly breaking. Another shiny! Who was talking about shinies in stream yesterday? I think it was Kazuka. Zoo Kingster? I don't remember this at all. You say I should not Google a video of, but that's the first thing I'm gonna do when I can. Tell somebody not to do something. I'm just gonna... I mean, I'll make sure to do it on YouTube, so I don't get anything crazy. There's no... Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for. I don't need an actual demonstration. I can venture a guess as to what she did. Something tells me she wasn't simply dressing up as animals. Ayo! Got the shiny. I like a good documentary, especially about messed up stuff. Man, so my wife and I watched a documentary on the Idaho college killings. The guy who killed like the 4 people in the off-campus housing in was it University of Idaho? Yeah, University of Idaho, because Boise State is the other one. That shit was wild. Also, that documentary actually did a very good job of... I feel like most... I call it murder porn, right? Most murder porn documentaries focus on, like, the wildness of the crime and, like, the suspects and, like, oh my god, this crazy story. But this, like, documentary actually did a very good job of portraying the victims with sympathy. And I applaud it for that. But it did mean that the documentary was really depressing. It was very well done, though. She loves people and dogs equally, and that's all I will say. Got it, Roger, 10-4. That is a hilarious way to put it. Oh no. That's annoying. Oh. Oh yeah, I was waiting to use the new character until I got a new weapon for him, but I did get a new weapon for him. Also going to... So let's try out this new guy. I'm also just gonna bounce around this Big Bucks Hammer Synth Sphere. Ooh, critical. That doesn't mean it always crits, right? It just probably has a higher chance to. Get over here. I'm gonna try. Oh, this isn't gonna be as fun for me if I can't see it. That's cool, I guess. Oh wait, I already took it off. Okay, let's put on Big Bucks Hammer. Oh, that just means you have both effects. Okay, well that's awesome. All right, what are your things? Attack, lots of stuff. Wind, plant, mage, mimic. Attack up is not a bad thing to do anyway. Well, I shouldn't do it now because you have just for the moment max attack. I'm not going to absorb this Synth Sphere. Ow! Uh-oh. Oh, God, there's another one here. Right over this way. I just kind of thought ESPN. I love ESPN's 30 for 30. Also poisoned now. Watched a soccer game and 96 of them were crushed to death when the police commissioner. Jeez. Hey, good morning, Vlad. His first time in charge of the stadium on game day after the old commissioner stepped down. He said he wasn't a soccer fan. That's rough. That's like the whole Puff Diddy thing. Early in his career as a show promoter and like young producer, he had Puff Daddy did a similar thing. Doing well. We're talking about some weird shit. It's great. I think I like him not doing combos and just doing the overhead hit better. Okay, who's not poisoned? A bit sleepy still? That's why God created coffee. I'd offer you coffee if I had it in bed. Rude. What a tease. Is coffee... I think I know the answer. Is coffee pretty big where you are, Vlad? Or do you guys just ship it elsewhere? I'd imagine you have pretty good coffee accessible to you, but you don't drink caffeine, doesn't play well with your anxiety. Yeah, that's fair. I gave up caffeine for a full year because of some anxiety I was having. So I get that. It was acute anxiety and not really chronic anxiety though. So I now drink coffee again because I broke up with the girl that I was dating. Who was giving me all the anxiety. My life is much more pleasant. Took off. I had these fan pens that were nearly full, and the outer pens were a lot less crowded. For whatever reasons, I didn't use the outer pens at all. Oh my god. That's wild. Yeah, it was a good change. I'd like to say I broke it off, but that's not what happened. She broke up with me. I don't know, man. I don't think I got smarter with the kind of women I pursue. I just got lucky with my life. Fence to the point where they couldn't take in air. Eventually, people started climbing over the fence, trying to cut the fence. That's insane. That's a lot. That's a lot of deaths. That's a lot of people in that situation. That sucks. They were all there to like watch a sport and have a good time too. Yeah. What do I want from you? Anything? I don't really like carrying around 600 gold. Queen appointed committee to look into it soon. That's wild. I'll have to check out that documentary. ESPN does a really good job with their 30 for 30 series. They finally won a Emmy for it, which was long deserved. I don't know what episode they won for, though. Okay, so I've done Brooks, done Three Sisters. Aha! I knew this place would have chests every once in a while. But Brook, Three Sisters, Mayor House. It's complete. I could see everything in the Oasis from here. Oh, that's good. Chibubu. Commissioner who was failing with the pen stuff, having a family interviewed. One survived, said her brother who died had half a cider. Because he had half a cider. That's wild. Because he had any drink whatsoever. Of course, he's not there to defend himself. Alright. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That really sucks. Prisoner of war. What war? There's no wars going on right now. Why can't we release him? Give him back to his country. What the fuck? Is he happy there? Does he want to be where he is? It's the only reason I could think of. What do you want? Santa's show, you know. What do you need for your home? Yes, your home. The prison. What are you, blind? I am a prisoner, not an interior decorator. Yeah, right? Like the Mighty Grand or Granus Maximus. Yeah, that'll do fine. This is kind of fucked up. Why does this town have a prisoner? So it's you, that hero guy, restoring this village. Alright, don't waste your time. This world's already doomed. Can't blame you for being a pessimist. He's Gron, a scorpion warrior, one of us sand warriors' mortal enemies. He was taken hostage a year ago. He's a dangerous one. Don't get too close. Okay, so you do have... Is there like a long-standing war here? Hey, that's you, huh, Moo Gaga? Well, if I ever get out of this cage, you'll be dead. I hear you're on the downside these days, you coward. Ooh, what? Huh? Look, I was just kidding. We both know I don't stand a chance against you. What is it with you? Come on, don't get mad. You'll destroy the cell. That's it? That's the whole thing? Okay. That was neat, I guess. Alright. Angus house. Where did I put Angus house? Did I put Angus house? I did. Where the heck is it? Is it this one? Yeah. Dead Buster. Oh, you need stairs. Chest. Oh, this place looks crazy. Be right back. Have fun going where you're going. Okay. Haven't seen any other... No other human slots right now. Okay. Oh, let's go. Ooh, hello, Gap. Cap. Cap for the cat. Pumpkin panty fortune tellers. Get it right. Thanks for the 6-month sub, Poppy Quattro. Hope you're doing well. What a treat seeing you twice in 1 week. You usually work from home on Fridays, though, right? How you doing? How you doing? Ah! You better watch out. This weapon is good against mimics. Oh. Apparently mimics always drop money, unless they drop a key for the floor, apparently. Used to, I'm in office today? Ugh, gross. Only one here. Oh, because your new role. You get over here. I knew that was gonna happen. Ah, crap, I lost all my money. Or half my money. Hey, bud. Hey! How you doing, Jujested Death? Nice to see you again. Happy Friday to you. Gotcha. That makes sense then. I'm good. I am good. It is Friday, which feels real nice. It has been a very long week. Work has been crazy this week. But it's all good. My job really ebbs and flows. So it's been crazy this week. I'm sure it'll slow down at some point. Actually, I know it'll slow down because the reason it's been so crazy is we just took on... You did say you'd be back. So good to have you back. the reason it's been crazy is I'm training somebody who just training somebody up. We just got a new hire on Monday who's really going to help us out quite a lot, and she's really smart. Like, she's picking up on everything very quickly. But, you know, until she's fully ramped up, I'll be kind of working double duty, like training her and doing my normal job. So, but at some point she's going to be great and contribute just like the rest of us, and it'll take work away from me, actually. And I have no doubt she'll get there. She's very smart. Anyway. But that's work. That's why it's been crazy. That's why I'm glad it's Friday. Is my wife jealous? Maybe. Probably not. No, I have told her that she is super smart and also very young. She's like fresh out of college. Is that true? I don't know. Whatever. That's not a thing. That's not a concern. She also is based in a completely different state, so as is most of my coworkers. Imagine you avoids those bits. Oh, Vlad, that's funnier than you know. My wife is actually like close to 10 years younger than me. That's not what I was looking for when we started dating. That actually was like an issue that I had to get over. But she is. She's extremely mature for her age. Is the reason it works. I was not looking to date somebody as young as my wife is, but it worked out. Let's mess those mimics up, shall we? Cause... Oh, no, only this one needs mimics. Ooh, maybe I don't do this. Attack. This needs wind and fire. So attack is the only common element here. Yeah, I guess I'd do it. I guess I'm going for the second one. You're robbing the grave? I've never heard that. She's not that much older than you, though, right, Papi Quattro? Don't worry, I won't tell her that you're talking about this. Probably. Mage... attack. 9 months, but I won't let her forget it. That's what I thought. That's hilarious, though. I guess I'll put it on just so I don't forget. But it really doesn't need it right now. Plant's the other one. Do I have a plant? I think I do. Aha! Okay. Yeah. No. I don't know. Okay. This bastard killed me last time. Let's see if I can make that not happen this time. Problem is, he doesn't have like a jump attack or something to... Is there a pool of water somewhere? Ooh, that's good. Money. A lot of money. How is Vlad and Pappy? Pumped with energy. Let's go. Boom. One hit. I'm taking a chance this time. Ooh, one hit. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. Ow. Cursed. I didn't want to change weapons anyway. Curse is a funny status effect in this game. Typically does nothing. Can't call you Poppy. That turns out that makes me uncomfortable. Alright. What do we got around this corner? Nothing. Right, I have a compass. I knew that there was nothing around this corner. Such an idiot. Alright, move, Gaga. Are you still pumped? I'm not pumped with energy anymore. Ooh, you have a... like, you kind of have reach, don't you? Okay. Okay. That's helpful. Okay. Back to you. Not Link. Odds and ends. Great. Everybody is restored. Just working on a cloudy, rainy Friday. What's it like here? My blinds are closed. Aw. Thanks, man. Ah! It is also cloudy and... it's just cloudy. No rain. I'd rather it be cloudy and rainy, actually. Just cloudy. In Canada. I think we're going to Newfoundland for our honeymoon, my wife and I. Actually, speaking of Canada. I guess I can leave the dungeon. Do I have anything to do outside? I guess I got Atla. Relaxing, having coffee, watching the champ here. Okay. I don't know about all that, but I appreciate it. On behalf of sane Americans, I'm sorry our president is an embarrassment. By our president, you mean our shared president, because we're about to be the same country, right? Or something. So ridiculous. I probably shouldn't. Actually, do I need to buy anything? This actually probably would have been a... I think this is a great time to sell enough to get 1,000 gold. In Ontario, yeah, you're in Ontario, so come and get me, bro. Good luck. Man, Mugaga already has way higher defense than Goro. Where are Goro's defensive items? An American in waiting. Yeah, that's... Hey, I feel the same way about Americans. That's crazy. What a coincidence. Alright, yeah, I did Brooks, Three Sisters. See if I see anything here. Doing a chest run. Sometimes there's something back here. Nope, not today. Cool. We got ads already. Should have ads in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Oh yeah, you need to have a trainer pass first. And then you can catch the Pokemans. I don't know quite how popular this plugin is, but it's good cross channel. So if someone else is using the same Pokemon plugin, you're the Pokemon that you catch carry to the other channels, not just mine. No, you definitely do not have to sub first. I mean, yes, totally. You have to sub. You do not have to sub first. It is a completely free endeavor. I appreciate it. Let's see. Ooh, hello, treasure chest. Nothing else of interest. Wow, that's like all I got from that dungeon run? Alright, well, whatever. Let's go back in. Listening somewhere else, gifted a sub, was able to do some commands, but news back to Twitch. That's funny. Mugaga was summoned, and only Mugaga. Okay, then. I think I have a synth on him. Oh, these guys are gonna suck to fight with him. There we go. Oh, God. I don't want to fight these guys with melee. Haha! Stay away. Stay back. Nailed it. Map. Those are good. I guess I'll go here first, so I don't have to backtrack all the way back. Ah! He does seem pretty fast, now that you mention it. Okay. You I don't mind so much anymore. Okay, let's take a little dip. You can play longer ads? No, I play as short of ads as possible, so you get to hang out with me for as long as possible. Oops. Really don't want to be poisoned. Okay, that's fine. I can eat an explosion. Oh, now I know it's an explosion. Ha! You fool. Oh, Gladius. I know those. Oh, right, I can't change characters. I kind of forgot. Alright, well, this guy is going to be a pain in the ass. Just need to hit him at, like, the edge of my range and then back off. He just counterattacks, right? Ow. No, he regular attacks, too. Gotta just dodge his sand weenie. Okay, get over here. 5-foot nail is max abs. What do I need again? Plant mage. Attack? Plant. Oops. Run a 3-minute for higher channels, but you should play them a little longer. Yeah, maybe if as I grow, I'll play more ads, but right now, it's fine. It's also by no means is my main source of income, so it's not like I desperately need the ad revenue. No, not attack. I will need that. I don't really have anything that helps with the what's it called? Build up. I guess I'll put on an attack so I don't forget. But that's what I want. I want maximum amount of time with Maxim. Well, you will, regardless. So that's fortunate. Or like on channels as well to be able to add to mine a button for ads to watch at your own discretion. Yeah, I actually kind of wish they would do that. There's not really a great way to do that on my end either. Like running manual ads, you can do it on Twitch as a streamer, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like you really have to, I mean, it's just another thing to manage as you're streaming and engaging with chat and redeeming viewer rewards. And I mean, if I had a mod, that would be one thing, but if I had my way, I would only run ads like during slow parts of the game. But like, since I don't play the same game over and over again, that's not always possible depending on the game I'm playing. Ow. Is there a pool nearby? No, there's a pool very far away. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, and bathroom breaks. Yeah, my stream's only 3 hours long, so I don't usually need a bathroom break, but I do typically leave for a bit to grab coffee with my wife. I just realized, though, this is her first week of this being the case, but she actually has Fridays off now. So I was waiting for her to wake up so I could grab coffee with her, but she very well might not wake up before I'm done with streaming, because she doesn't have to. Yeah, I mean, work cut her hours, so it's not for great reasons, but also, like, we don't, like, it's fine. We'll be totally fine financially. And work is kind of a shit show for her right now. So it's actually for us a good thing. For the fact that her company has to do it is not so great for her company or some of her other employees. But it works out for us, actually. How dare she ruin coffee with the wife? Yeah. At this point, it's kind of trademarked. Yeah. That's hilarious. I'm gonna have to tell her that. Vlad keeps saying, correctly, I might add, that I need a sign for when I step away for coffee with the wife. Since there will be no coffee with the wife, however, I will get coffee with myself. I'm gonna grab a refill real quick. And of course will not be nearly as long as it usually is, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna take some of my empty coffee mugs downstairs while I do, because I'm smart. Okay, I'm back. I hit pause for me. I literally just like went downstairs, refilled my coffee cup, and came back up. Very quick process. I told you. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I don't actually know if I need anything from you. Do I want to sell things this time? Probably not. I don't like selling things unless I can buy a gold piece to protect my money. Okay. Nothing here. I didn't get any Atla, of course, because it was a limited zone and I had to use Mugogo. I don't even know what his name is supposed to be. But a viewer named him Mugogo, so that is his name. Nice. Feel like I'm doing something right then. Okay. Still leveling up his weapon. What level is his weapon now? Is it just 2? Yeah, 5 foot nail plus 2. So is this a 7 foot nail? What the fuck is that? Blue Dragon? That's a great game. Oh no, it's a reskin of a previous enemy, isn't it? Ow, I ran into that Atla. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Reskin of the regular dragon. Couldn't remember if it was like a red dragon or just dragon. So thank you for the assistance. It's just normal dragging the first dungeon. Yeah, I don't remember, was it you who was saying last stream that they basically did this game in a year. So, I mean, it makes sense. You're gonna repalette some enemies at that point. I mean, it's not that uncommon in games anyway, but it usually is a budget or time crunch. Like, that's the reason they did it in Final Fantasy originally, is because... And also, the reason why Final Fantasy is called Final Fantasy is because Square thought that they were gonna go bankrupt. And it was their Final Fantasy. It was the last game they were gonna be able to make before they went kaput. And that's obviously not what happened. The game ended up doing pretty alright. But yeah, they were definitely under a budget crunch. Oh, man, I was actually thinking about Final Fantasy 1 earlier. Just like, because, you know, I've been playing through Final Fantasy 16 and I'm so close to being done, but I was just thinking of like other good Final Fantasies, and I'm just like, man, the amount of hours I spent on the couch at a friend's house in junior high playing the original Final Fantasy, it was just, and what a time. I had never, ever seen a game like that before that game. And it still holds up. It's still just good. Just the classic graphics and everything, man. Final Fantasy 1's a gem. Yeah. I kind of grew up with NES, so like, I was around for it, but my mom was still like, I don't want to say anti-video game. Like, she let me play them at friends' house and stuff. Like, she didn't, but she just, you know, strongly preferred for me to play outside and do other things, which, I mean, is fair. So we never had them until the Super Nintendo was our first home console. But I would always go over to a neighbor's, like our next door neighbor's house had a Nintendo, and I was like 3 years old or something. I would literally go up to their door, ring their doorbell, and ask if Jason's Nintendo was home. And like, I'd just go up to Jason's room, who may or may not be there, and play his Nintendo. Giant perlers of the Final Fantasy 1 boss. That's awesome. I saw, so my namesake game. So my name is a Lufia 2 reference. I saw somebody make like a whole board of pixel art from the main characters of Lufia 2, and I kind of want to also do that. That's so freaking cool. Have I already met the requirements on these? I guess so. That's awesome. So I just have attack to do. Okay, well, let's upgrade, I guess. PS2, he really went ham on PS2, but I was the one that got the 360 and a couple hundred games. That's awesome. Well, that's what my kids are gonna be like. It'll be an interesting balance when the time comes, when my wife and I have kids. We are wanting kids. We don't know when that's gonna happen. Because I do want them. I don't want them, like, screen time is gonna be important to manage, but also I personally am a gamer, so, you know, it'll be an interesting balance to figure out. But Mr. Quattro, how do you do with all that? Is that a thing you've had to figure out? It doesn't seem like your kids have any problem playing outside and doing after-school activities and stuff. I don't know if interesting, yeah, no, I don't think it's the right word either. Because some would call you somewhat of a gamer. Ow. I'm not really that worried about if I was in something Buster. Well, that's fun. That is a very ridiculous like design for an actual sword. The thing would be so incorrectly weighted. I've been called many things. He split his splitting knife by dropping it on it. Oh my god. That's fair. Oh no, I actually don't even mean for you, but I mean like you're the first role model for your kids, right? And so if your kids see you playing a bunch of games, but you also want to limit their screen time, how does that balance? Like, maybe I could talk to you about this one on screen, but. Where the hell do I go for those? Oh, I see I see it. Maybe you just are not playing games as much as I think you are around your kids because of what you just said. And I mean, I'm sure that'll be the case for me too. I'm just gonna want to hang out with my kids, and not necessarily, you know, I'll want to play games with them. But our letters have too much screen time, especially the older ones. Yeah, that's fair. I could actually see me getting less strict about it the older they get, which almost sounds backwards, but I mean, they're almost to the point where they're like young adults, and like they gotta manage, at some point they gotta manage that kind of thing themselves, so. This guy can only attack 3 times. Is that a 3-hit combo? That's fine. As long as you aren't slapping them in front of a screen and letting them. Yeah, yes. That we are very. Like, we went out to dinner Saturday? Saturday. And we saw. It was really interesting, accidental, not social experiment, social observation. There were 2 tables somewhat close to us, both with little girls of about the same age, and one of the tables had the little girl was like engaged in conversation and hanging out with their family, and the other little girl had like headphones on and a tablet in front of them. And I was like, look at, and they both looked really happy. And it's like, this just goes to show you, there's options. Like the kid that was hanging out with her family did not look like she was missing a screen. I mean, I'm sure I understand it's easy to put a phone or tablet in front of them, and I don't know how difficult it is exactly until I'm there. So I'm not shaming anyone, but I know which one we want to do. Oh, he's in college band? I knew he was in high school marching band. I didn't realize he was doing it in college too. Rec and school soccer, 4 extracurriculars. How does your second youngest have 4 extra? Oh my gosh, that's a busy little girl. Still outside. Yeah, I wonder how my parents felt about my balance of screen time to not screen time. I definitely played a lot of video games when I was a kid, but I also was outside a lot, so I don't know. Especially in high school, I had so many extracurriculars in high school. I was in marching band and concert band and a Philharmonic, and took private piano lessons, private percussion lessons. I was in theater. Is that it? That's enough. Oh, Winter Drumline. Yeah, now I seldom go outside. I'm with you. I'm with you, Jesse. I played way more than they are. Yeah, well, that's good. Because I know how much we played. Yeah. You know you're not, but it's different knowing you're not and actually talking to people, where you validate that you were not alone. Yeah, no, I can't wait for that. I'm excited to share games with my kids, and of all of the pop culture things, Star Wars. I keep telling my wife I want my kids to. I mean, it's really up to them what they gravitate towards. Like, you can't force them to like things, but I would love for my kids to, like, get raised on the same cartoons and TV shows that I did. Which for whatever reason, I watched a lot of TV shows that were before my time. Like, I loved Bewitched and The Munsters, the old Addams Family show. Yeah, sharing my childhood with theirs. Yeah, exactly. I obviously don't have kids yet, but I can already resonate with that. Oh, thanks, Jesse. I appreciate that. It's funny, so, like, obviously my wife and I are trying, but, you know, no news to share right now. But, it wasn't that, like, before I met my wife, I swore off kids. So it's been an interesting journey. It was really because, like, the girls that I was dating would have been horrible moms. Really, this is all it was. And I just, like, I never pictured it because of that. Hey! Holy crap. Thanks so much for the gifted sub, Poppy Quattro. Does it say who that ended up with? Tipo. And forethought before having kids. Yeah, my wife and I have talked a lot about, like, how we wanna handle children. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for the gifted sub. I really freaking appreciate it, man. Did I visit all the houses? I have not been really tracking what houses I went to. Keeping the community alive. Do I have enough to get... There we go. Man, I'm getting a lot of gold bars. I only have 5 repair powders. I actually probably should have more. I'm not really using these. No, actually... Who cares about revival powders when I don't have stand-in powders? Oh, that's right. I have enough for repair powders. Okay, I'm good. Have I gone back to areas I beat? Not really. Not yet, no. To some degree, to buy stuff, and then while I'm there, I'll look around for chests. But not really. Do that? For what purpose? Are there chests that I should be looking for, or what am I looking for when I go to old towns? Find chests multiple times. Okay. That makes sense. I really feel like I should go back to the Murataki, where you found Goro, because he does not have very many defensive items. I don't know if I've found any for him, actually. Maybe he just, like, is a character in this game that's, like, all offense. But it's weird that I haven't found, like, any. Oh, yeah, hey, look, there's one right there. Oh, no, it's a sign. Alright, let's see if there's any on the overworld first. Should be able to see them from here. I will check the houses individually. That's a sign, right? Yeah. Is that one? I think there's one there. Yeah. Fish candy. That is a defensive item. Not for Goro there. There's one up here. I like that you can see them from the sky. Throbbing Cherry. That's a funny name. It's hard to see in there. I'll end up going in that house, so I don't really feel the need to go down there right now. The only house I've really gone to repeatedly is the Wise Owl shop for obvious reasons. Okay, let's go start going down the list here. I'm not eating that. Well, you're in luck. It's a throwable item. Magical fruit that allows time to be stopped or advanced. It's a active item. I don't think you eat it. Maybe you do eat it. I don't know. I've never used it. Literally never used it. I should probably see what it does. I think it only sells for like 10 gold or something. Not always. By the tree dude though, the house where you get Buddy Waterfall, and I always check the water wheel things. Oh, they're in the water wheels? Okay, let's look around the waterfall, I guess. Let's see in here. Alright, you know what? What the? I don't have wells placed? What an idiot. These things, I'm assuming, can have chests, right? Well, see what I did there? I don't think, so you're saying watermills can have chests too. I guess I'll put them all in the same place just for convenience. Oop. Okay, so as enemies, the cherries thing, if memory serves, and yep, yeah, okay. So I've really been fucking up. Oh, I came here so that I could build a bridge across that river for convenience. Don't tell me bridges can have chests. That would be really awkward. Okay, the Wise Owl shop is the only one that I feel pretty good about not having a chest, because I have gone here so many times, but let's just make sure. Yep, nothing. Oh, there's one. Yep, at the water wheel. Look at that. Look at that. Or at the well, rather. Actually, is that a well or is that a... What is that? No, that one's on the water, so it's a water wheel. Holy shit, there's two. Anti-goo ambulance. Some more. There's two here too. Man, I've really been missing a lot of these. Still no defensive item for Goro. I'm not convinced he gets them. Oh, you actually go inside of these, too. Oh, man, I have missed a lot of chests in this town. I have clearly missed a lot of chests. Oh, sweet, a gourd. Sea killer. Neat. Nope, nothing. Okay. I've hit all of this now, right? Did I hit? I don't think I hit Kai and Momo's house. It's the one I missed. Okay, fine. See, this would be a good time to run ads. If I was doing it manually. Oh, ads did actually run at this time. It's just not a lot of ads. Alright, let me just make sure there's nothing over here. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're done with this section. Meow. Yeah, so I suggested all the towns have a few spots, then after a few times of doing it, then you mostly get junk. But to be honest, I don't know if it's days passed or times in the dungeon or both. It does regenerate chests. Yeah, I noticed that I noticed that earlier, but I've only been, and I figured I knew that there were chests that I was missing in the other towns. I just hadn't gone back yet. But that's why I like do a chest run after every dungeon run in the town that I'm actively in. But I didn't start doing that until like until Queens. I think this one I actually already checked, didn't I? No, I did not. Because I have actually, I think there's a little corner in this room where a chest might be hiding. Oh, no, there's... Okay, I thought I could go on the other side of that bed. Top of the treehouse, if you climb up, has one too. Yeah, kind of figured that. I haven't been in that area in a very long time. Like, since the last time I had to. I've also been here relatively recently, because this is the only storage I had unlocked for a while. Actually, I probably should check in on some of those gold bars. They're just taking up inventory space. Okay, I'm getting a little turned around. Alright, so... Next... These... I think I already did this well, right? Yeah, I did do that well already. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. I mean, those gourds and Fruit of Edens are so freaking valuable. You really can't pass them up, especially if they're like this does take time, but it's ultimately such low effort. It's not like I have to fight enemies or clear hordes of enemies or anything to get the Fruits of Edens and gourds. It's literally just walking up to the chest and pressing X. So yeah. No, it's worth the time. Anyway, yeah, I knew for a fact I was missing chests because I have achievement tracking on, and every time I open a chest, it says so many chests out of so many possible for each town, and I haven't completed the achievements. So I'll tell you what the number is when I find the next chest. But maybe I've found all the chests I can right now for this village. There obviously is more chests, but there might not be any more chests right now. Oh, and speaking of chests regenerating, earlier, this was yesterday, but earlier I grabbed a chest, I turned the camera around and then swung it back, and there was a chest there again. So they can regenerate pretty quick. It was in an area, 71 out of 80, that's what it just said. It was in an area that I hadn't been to in quite a while, though, so that probably had something to do with it. 72 out of 80. Yeah, so there's only 8 chests left in this town. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm clearly missing chests here. 7 chests left. Six. 5. Man, there's a lot here. Yeah. Okay, that'll do it for now. I'll come back to this later. Enough of a chest grind. That's what I wanted you to find, the pocket? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you said I missed a couple pockets. I haven't really been feeling the inventory pinch. Yeah. Do I have to use it, though? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I haven't really been... Oh, there we go. That's right. Grass cake. I have found some of those before. But not enough. Finally. 23 defense, which is still worse than anyone else's. But his attack is 62. Oh, wow. Less than Mugaga's. Well, Mugaga is wearing his synth sphere right now, so it's not really a fair comparison. Okay. Who do I want to give these to? Probably continue to try to max out Ruby's health. That might be the end of her water. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he really does not have much defense. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna do some temple runs now. I know I could get more equity, but I have to balance boring gameplay and engaging gameplay. People are gonna leave in droves. Oh, have you heard of this guy, Maxim? He's such a boring streamer. He just walks around the town collecting chests. Alright. Oh, yeah, I walked right by that chest. Tasty water. Ooh, that water looks pretty tasty. Some weirdo that doesn't even play. Gosuke. I've heard of him. No, definitely don't have that yet. Hello, Steel Giant. I know. Get over here. Ow. Nice. Getting thirsty. Oh yeah, I am getting thirsty, aren't I? Maybe I should have bought food before I came back in here. Yeah. Yep. Feeling not great about how little food I have. Okay. Let's go until we need to... Ugh. That's annoying. Yeah, I got this. Dang it. Yeah, nailed it. First try. Oh, hey, there's a pool there. Now I feel a lot more confident. You get out of here. Oh. Yeah, now I feel better. Ooh, it's a good thing I didn't actually make contact with the last swing. I mean, I do have auto repair powders. was fine. But still don't really want to burn through them. They're there as a just in case, not something I want to be dependent on. Okay, fine, I'll go heal again. This thing is still +2, right? I like it better when you try to punch me. Oh, character like it. Oh yeah, no, that is a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. Ooh, maybe not you though. How do you do against these guys? Much better. One more? Yeah, okay. We did it. We came up with that strategy all on our own. Thanks, Jesse. I used to mad build one character, then use that one to build up all the other. That makes sense. Ooh, I haven't seen this guy in a while. I haven't taken the small present for a while. Let's see that. Ooh, magical power +3? Oh man, I'm actually out of inventory, or I'm actually out of slots here. Can't I just put one on a weapon? Because I know I have room on some weapon somewhere. Alright then. I guess I'll get rid of one of these fish things, because I have a ton of them. I do want this. Alright, well. Let that be a lesson for me. I should, for sure, put things on weapons. Right, I only need to attack. Oh. Never mind. I can do this right now. Shit. I need to put these somewhere though. You should have a spot. Oops. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just doing this so that I can free up space and build up this weapon. And pre-storing weapons? Yeah. What the? Oh. Wasn't... I didn't think it counted what I had on custom items. Or on the... Yeah, I didn't think it counted the customization. But I guess it does. Yeah, because now it's showing it. Okay. So if I absorbed it, which I don't want to do, I could get it. But it's just attack that I'm missing, right? Attack. Yeah, just attack. Okay. Good to know. Yeah! I just started doing that. I only recently became smart. But yeah, I like it. Also, using the Big Bucks hammer attachment too feels great, because now I've just been like farming gold the whole time. While I've been upgrading my weapons like crazy. I want to get this to +5. It's a +3 right now. And is about to level up, so I could use a power powder just to get it to +5. Which I might actually do. Well, maybe not until I find attack upgrade items, so I can work on building up his thing. I always put a bayonet slingshot into every main weapon of each character. That makes sense. That has the steel attribute, right? What is the... Somebody told me I should go back and try to... Oops. Try to farm a steel item, but what does that do? The stealing attribute. Yeah, what is the steel bonus? Do you actually get items? It's a decent chance to steal items from enemies. Yeah, that's pretty good. Haven't found one of those yet. I did try farming one for a little bit, but that's pretty cool. Are they like unique items that you can only get from stealing? What game are we playing tomorrow? That's a good question. I guess we didn't really decide, did we? Tiny Tina? Unfortunately, it's normal time. What? Oh, sorry. I thought Poppy Quattro said no, unfortunately, it's normal items. Yeah, I don't think I was the only one, but I think Tiny Tina didn't sell super well because it had a bit of a Wii U problem where it was confusing. I thought it was an expansion, a DLC, and I was like, I don't want to spend $40 for a DLC. Turns out it's a full game. Who knew? Okay, I guess I could... I thought it was the same DLC, but in standalone format. Yeah, that's right, because there was a Tiny Tina DLC. Actually, that is what I thought it was. It's great but short. You're talking about the game, not the DLC. Right, Jesse? Because there's a Tiny Tina's DLC and a Tiny Tina's full game. I've heard good things. I've played the DLC. I thought exactly what you did. Yeah. I really feel like that's a big reason why it didn't sell very well. I think it was a marketing issue. Like what marketing expert decided to name it that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it has such a... I don't remember what the DLC is called, but it is extremely similar. I mean, the difference is one's a full game, one's a DLC. So I would imagine Tiny Tina, like the actual one, is longer. It better be longer because we all just bought it. So Poppy Quattro and I and a third person, we try to play games every weekend when I'm not out of town, basically. It seems like we have options though. We have Tiny Tina's, we have that other Risk of Rain, going back to Helldivers 2, and Path to Exile. Assault on Dragon Keep, that's what it was. That DLC was great. Sequel and she was mad. It was so short. It was a one-day thing. Oh, well, yeah, no, I don't play that on stream. That's we very well could beat it in one night. Well, I mean, technically sometimes we stream it, but it's we play like in the evenings when we do that. And like, it's an interesting thing. Like, I feel like I'm getting a pretty decent following on Twitch, but people know that I'm here around this time. And so when we do our evening weekend gaming, it's like it couldn't be more different of a time. And so I actually like, no one's here. So I usually don't stream it. I've stopped streaming it. We beat that height. That game was fun. I mean, Nathan spent like $4 for all of us to have that one. So that was definitely worth its money. Upgrade. Final Exam, is that what it's called? That game was really fun. Okay, so I need wind, fire, and thunder still. I have metal and rock. I'm fighting a lot of rock right now. Or am I fighting metal? What are those golems? I guess it depends on the kind of golem they are, doesn't it? Yeah. That game was really fun. Let's have a second Twitch if you really want to do it. Second Twitch sounds like way more work than is necessary. It's worth it. I mean, Sharpest Curse? That's fine. I don't care. Ooh, Crystal Ring. What was that? It's hard to tell how good it is comparatively when I have that Synth Sphere on. Okay, seems decent. This is so close to getting built up though, too. For the second time, actually. And I don't think I got the back area key or whatever, right? No. I have not been finding very many of those. It was nice in the last town when you could buy the back area key. Yeah, as far as content creation goes, consistency is really the key. So streaming at the same time every day has really been a huge asset. Is there an option for that? Oh yeah, I'm not really stressed about it. It's just not worth the effort. It's not stressful for me. It's just like, then I have to set everything up. I have to be on, right? Like I have to perform to a certain extent. I can't just like hang out and play games with the guys. And then, yeah, I have to set up the audio. I have to make sure my webcam is like, it's just not worth the effort. It's not really stressful to like try to get it up and running. It just doesn't. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. The performance, yeah, exactly. Sometimes when I'm having like an exceptionally energetic night and it feels like I'll be on anyway, I'll throw on the stream because it's like I really am not adding any additional effort to this. But that's really what it comes down to. And not to say that I don't enjoy it. I greatly enjoy streaming. This doesn't feel like work to me, but it does take some kind of energy output. I'd rather deadpan stare at a monitor and go brain dead. Yeah, exactly. Which turns out people don't really tune in to watch. Like, remember that one time we were playing Heroes of Hammerwatch 2 and I got raided by like somebody with like 60 viewers and I was like, oh shit, I actually have to be on all of a sudden. Which I usually have no problem with. But since it was an evening stream, I was like, oh my god, uh-oh. Wish that game would get more content. Yeah, me too. They did such a good job adding content to the previous entries. Maybe they will eventually. They're just not doing it as quickly as we would like. It's hard to gauge because we didn't play Heroes of Hammerwatch, the first one, until it was like 5 years into its life cycle or something. So maybe they had the same DLC cycle. We just weren't there to see it. I need food. I think I've found the chests that I'm gonna find. Anyway, I need food. Sadly not gotten to play. Oh, this isn't Warhammer, although those are great too, and we have played those as well. But it's Heroes of Hammerwatch. It's like a pixel. It's like Gauntlet, except it's all like old school graphics. It's a new game. Like it's not as old as the graphics are trying to be, but it's like intentionally down-resed graphics. It's very good. Okay. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. And there's Heroes of Hammerwatch 1 and 2. Oh, is she maxed out already? Whoa. Alright. There's Heroes of Hammerwatch 1 and 2, and then there's Hammerwatch 1 and 2. So there's a lot of Hammerwatch content, actually. And Brain Dead and playing Gauntlet like games go hand in hand. Yeah, they kind of do. Oh shit, I need repair powders too, don't I? One time in this game, they did not seem very expensive, but now they seem very cheap. So how many does that give me? 7? That's fine. That was an 8-3. Let me do another run. I do that when I farm anything? Yeah. So I work from home, and I have a job where I have a lot of meetings. Like, most of my job is talking to people and brainstorming and ideation and stuff like that. I do a lot of analysis and stuff too, so that's the other big part of my job. But on a day, like yesterday, I had just a ton of meetings. So on a day like that, where it's just like a meeting heavy day, I'll like throw on a video game and farm something. Like, I'll do that kind of stuff. And it actually helps me concentrate, because then, like, I have really bad ADHD, so I'll distract myself with something if there's nothing immediately available. So at least that way I'm distracting myself with something that's actually mindless, instead of, like, looking at my phone and, like, reading articles and stuff. So it actually helps me concentrate more on the meeting, ironically. The dream? Yeah, I am not naive to how good I have it. Oh shit. Well, that's awkward. I think part of it is that I had to work so hard to attain it. This is definitely not how I would describe most of my jobs, but it is how I describe this one. So it's very good. Probably stream tomorrow. Should be a light day. Just got a soccer game and I think a birthday party. Nice. Sometimes Poppy Quattro and I do the whole like Twitch stream together thing. So if you're streaming, I might stream. Do I status break this or do I not? I'm working really hard for this build up, so I guess probably not. Okay, let's slap this back on. Do I have metal? Don't think I do. Hell yeah, brother. What did you want to ask me about? Yeah, I forgot to message you because I'm, again, see reference to ADHD. You're gonna be done by the time I can catch up. Oh, stream together for Yeah, no, I don't know if I'll be doing any stream together streams for like my typical content. I might change my mind at some point, but I like this. So I only do stream together when I do stream the weekends, like gaming that we do. And then for this, it's always like a solo content. I don't know. I might. Let me dwell on that. But I mean, it materially changes the stream, right? Oh, here's something I got excited about. Oh yeah, no worries. I wasn't nearly as consistent. I don't know. I think you were pretty entertaining. I think you could have done it. I think the consistency was definitely, that would have been hard for you to get a consistent schedule. Chief Bonka. Who's your season? Ruby. Also, you said you have this game on PS4? Was it like a PS Classics thing that was released? Yeah, no worries. Dang kids and their interruptions. Right. Yeah, they sold it separately for a while and bought 1 and 2. Nice. I bought the only PlayStation Classics I've bought are the I bought God of War 1 and 2. Yeah, that's it. Dirty, but as bad as one. I get that. Definitely get that. Alright, I needed custom items for him. What do I need for him? Toto's house. Nice. Take me a lot to take me away from you. Nothing that 100 men or more could never do. Angry Bald Guy 1 and 2. Yes, they are indeed. Hello, Alpha. Welcome in. Glad to have you. How's your Friday going? Also, Angry Bald Guy 1, 2, and 3 are so very different than the reboot series. I love them both. Love them both dearly. Wow, those games were different. Also, it's kind of a bummer to me that I'm actually really excited for Amazon's God of War series, especially because it's, what's his name, Roger D. Moore, the guy behind Battlestar Galactica and Outlander. He's doing the God of War series, and but I am a little disappointed. I kind of get why, but I'm a little disappointed they're not doing the Greek series first and then the Norse series. I think the Norse series makes a better TV show though, so I get why, but it's kind of unfortunate. Toto was great in concert. You lucky bastard. I've definitely never seen them. When did you see them? I recognize the way that I am. Where you chain the lady with the titties out to hold the door open. I forgot about that. Yeah, they're very different for that reason too. There's not a lot of just like ridiculous moments like that. That's so freaking funny. I don't think they could make that game today. Those games today. I think they got away with a lot at the exact perfect time. 2 years ago. They're still touring? Yeah. That is uniquely a God of War 1 and 2 thing. They already stopped that kind of shit by the time God of War 3 came out. I think they knew they had to have a sex minigame, but other than that, God of War 3 was pretty like toned down for that kind of stuff. The gore was still there. I just remember in God of War 1 where there was a puzzle that required you to like torture one of your generals, and he's like screaming and pleading with you the whole time. That was wild. That was pretty crazy. Conan game that's chain ladies you get it free, but it's a rip-off. Yeah. Oh wait, I have a secret path key. Do I dare do it? Oh, let's keep the enemies at range and try to get it. To see titties? No, I think he's saying to see Toto. But that's funny. Which I figure you know and are making a joke, but that was definitely an effective joke. Funny joke is funny. Let me tag along in that case. Poppy Quadro has some cool kids. Very unique family dynamics. Alright. I see no enemies, which means there's going to be a ton of mimics. I see right through you. Cursed little treasure chest. Hooters is going family friendly for real. Yeah. Hooters bills themselves as a family friendly place, which, I don't know. Some people do agree with that. My mom certainly didn't. Did you guys know Hooters used to have an airline? Oh shit, why am I using that? Oh my god, shitty ass thunder instead of all that ice. Hooters tried creating an airline for a while, which is wild. Wind, rock, metal, fire, thunder. Wind, rock, metal, fire, thunder. Wind, rock. How do I not have any of these? I don't have any of that stuff. Wind, rock, metal, fire, thunder. Okay. Didn't Big Daddy the movie? Oh god, I don't know. Oh yeah, because there were his ex worked for Hooters, right? Oh yeah, because I think his ex was like leaving to be broke up with him to become a stewardess or something, right? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, yeah, they definitely had an airline. That was a real thing. It only lasted like a year or two. And it was... That's funny. Yeah, I do remember that she ended the movie working back at Hooters. Anyway, the Hooters airline was exactly what you're picturing. Yeah, what a great movie. Classic. I remember watching that movie at a sleepover at a friend's house when I was way too young to watch that movie. Like, I was not nearly old enough to be watching that movie. And it was awesome. I must have been in like 5th grade. 4th or 5th grade. That's awesome, I'd fly on that. You've never flown? So my my dad was a commercial pilot and my mom was a flight attendant. So I've flown a couple times. I've flown a time or two. That's wild. I would fly Hooters Air. sounds like a good time. Lots of things to look at. The captain comes over the loudspeaker. No, if you look out the left cabin window. Who am I kidding? None of you guys are looking outside. Travels by inflation. Indeed they do, sir. Or madam. Indeed they do. Alright. Wrapping up this back room. Back room's going well. Turns out range characters still great. How close am I getting to? 2 more. Okay, that's plenty. I only have 2 more chests. One of these is probably a mimic, too. At least one of them is probably a mimic. They very well could both be mimics. I would not be shocked if they were. Apparently mimics always drop items. Typically gold. Dude, I love Steve. Steve is so great. He was also partially instrumental in me beating the Ice Queen boss. So I was like, how the hell am I supposed to do this? And he gives hints, which is nice. She's got a couple bracelets that you can build all the attributes up for magic to switch between. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll still open... No, I got all the chests. So all these chests should be just mimics, right? Which means a lot of money. Maybe I do kill them all. That was a lot of money. Especially because she has the Big Bucks hammer synth sphere on, so. He has more personality than anyone in the game besides Ruby Exhibitors. True. This era of gaming where you could count on female characters being sexualized. Wow, some of them are not dropping gold. That's interesting. I thought they always did. Whoa, how did I hit him twice there? I would like to know how I did that so I could do it more often. Who's the main character for me? What the 90s, 2000s for that? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we probably... I feel like we've grown as an industry and an audience of gaming where we don't feel the need to have to do that all the time. Like, there's a place for it, but it doesn't have to be everywhere. But yeah. But it also, we gained a lot and we lost a little. We did lose a little though. And that little was fake boobs. Gunner games. Oh my god, the mods in Morrowind. Yes, I am familiar. People got a little out of control. And also The Sims. The Sims had some mods. A mod or two. Okay. Let's go up here now. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna single-handedly bring it back. Okay. So many slaves and stuff for it. Thought I'd never seen anything like it in those games. King Mimic. And where'd you go? Okay. JS VR World has... What is JS VR World? I never got into the whole VR stuff. There we go. Mostly because I just... Oh, just saying. I see. I mostly didn't get into VR because I don't really want to spend like $800 on a VR headset that I'll probably use a handful of times. It's really just the entry cost for me. It doesn't seem worth it. Also, I don't feel like VR is quite where I need it to be like a good enough experience. I got one free because everyone gets one and then doesn't use it. Yeah, exactly. I want to be you, not the guy you got it from. in that exchange. Oh, hey, chest. It is almost there. It's getting there quick. Ooh, grass cake. That is exactly what I want. Yeah, let's feed Goro that grass cake. Grass cake just does not sound appetizing, by the way. Alright, he's getting there. He's getting close to Ruby. Alright, cool. Well, that is it for me. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Jesse, good to see you again. Antoine, good to see you for the first time. Papi Quattro, if you're still out there, thanks so much for the 2 subs. That was very kind. I stream every weekday from 8 to 11 a.m. Eastern time, so keyword there is weekday. So I will see you guys Monday. We'll be playing more Dark Cloud. I feel again like we made some good progress today, so that was good. But we will be... Oops. We'll be back again on Monday. I don't know how much of this game we have left. I think there's one more village, if I understand correctly. Who should I raid? Raiding Newmont has not really been working out. I haven't seen Adams in a while. Oh, Retrograde Tom. I like that guy. Cool. I want my 7 more minutes. That's true. I should actually stop saying I stream from 8 to 11 Eastern time. It really is pretty consistently 8 to 10:50 Eastern time. But that's fair. I'll get you 7 minutes. I'll make up the 7 minutes elsewhere. I'll find it. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. Take care, everyone. We'll see you Monday.